Welcome to the UCL Pokemon Draft League. This is Alex Grimes II, the king himself, and we will be going over all Week 23 matches. We will not be cutting the video into two separate videos. At the end, we will see who will win versus New York Metropolitoad, led by DM Goodboy, and the king, the greatest, the best of all time, UCL Finnibus, led by Alex Grimes II, the king himself. But before we begin, we have a special promotional segment. Be sure to subscribe to RichaardEB, the guitarist himself. He has let us use continually his music for all of our videos. Be sure to subscribe. For this video, we will play exclusively RichaardEB music. But we can't because he doesn't have enough. You can follow him and subscribe with this link. And now back to our normal scheduled program. The first match will be between the Pittsburgh Celesteela and Legit Good Pokemon. Pittsburgh Celesteela will be on the player side, while Legit Good Pokemon will be on the opponent's side. Hidden Power Ice comes down from the Meloetta onto the Garchomp, does big damage. However, the Garchomp gets some Stealth Rock down and will be able to hit an Outrage, taking down the Meloetta 42%. Here is the Crobat's going to get a return kill on the Meloetta. It is now 5 versus 5. UC, and now what's UC going to do against the Crobat? Crobat's going to get out of there for the Indeedee female. A Trick will trade items onto the Indeedee female, and UC will get out of there. Gastrodon's in, going to tank up that Hyper Voice very easily. Going to toxic the Indeedee, trying to cripple it. However, the Energy Ball from the Indeedee will take out the Gastrodon. Here is the Skuntank now. It's going to get chipped down by the Stealth Rocks, but will start to hit some Dark Pulses. You're trading damage. Indeedee's going to get out of there into the Crobat again. Crobat doesn't take too much damage from the Dark Pulse. Skuntank is going to have to get back out of there for the Uxie again. Brave Bird will do very glancing damage onto the Uxie. Uxie's going to be able to survive that very easily. Indeedee back in. The Side Shock will be resisted, barely doing any damage, but the Toxic is taking the knockoff from the Uxie. Will take out the Indeedee, and now the Psychic Terrain is gone. There is no more Psychic Terrain for this Pittsburgh Celesteela team. Mega Alakazam in now, just going to go balls to the wall, take out the UC with an Energy Ball. It is now 4 versus 3. The Pittsburgh Celesteela, the favorite to win in this game. Legit Good Pokemon, only the 2 Pokemon left, is going to have to put the pedal to the metal to try to get back into the game. This Hawlucha just got a Swords Dance off and takes out the Skuntank. It's now 2 versus 4. The Legit Pokemon needs to try to hang in there. Blaziken's in, gonna get the speed boost off. Now it's going to outspeed the Hawlucha outside of its Unburden. It did not get the Unburden because of the Psychic Terrain dropping. This is a very fast Blaziken, now sitting at 2.5 times speed. Will outspeed the Crobat. Crobat's down. Is now 2 versus 2. The Legit Pokemon has brought itself back in the game. Klepke, and now Klepke does not use its Prankster ability. It will get killed by the Blaziken. It is now 1 versus 1. Blaziken falls. It's going to be Mega Alakazam versus the Blastoise. Mega Alakazam has his chance. It does not kill. The Blastoise survives and gets the Shell Smash off with 2% left. The Dark Pulse will be enough. That's going to be it. The Legit Good Pokemon with an epic comeback will win with 2% left on their last Pokemon. The next battle will be between the Buffalo Sableye and the Radioactive Dolphins. Buffalo Sableye will be on the player's side, while Radioactive Dolphins will be on the opponent's side. The knockoff onto the Mesprit, while Mesprit gets a Stealth Rocks down. Buzzwole's going to go for a U-turn. Hold up, it's not Buzzwole, but it's Zork. Zork is going to
be revealed, but he has times to attack. He's going to go for another knockoff onto the Tapu Fini, who switches in, and that's going to be it for the Zoroark. It only got 2 knockoffs. One of them was useless because it was a berry. Tapu Fini versus Toxtricity. Never mind. Celesteela versus Toxtricity. I don't know if that was the perfect switch in. However, the overdrive after the shift gears from the Toxtricity will do really big damage onto that Celesteela. That was a bad switch. Here is Diggersby now. Diggersby's going to get boom bursted, but it's going to be able to survive, and with its huge power return will kill the Toxtricity. Buzzwole proper is now in. It's Tapu Fini in. The Buzzwole is going to go for a substitute, but it's going to be crit and destroyed by the Moonblast. Gigavolt Havoc from the Buzzwole will take out the Tapu Fini. It is now 5 versus 4. Here is the Charizard Mega Charizard X. It's gonna Flare Blitz 2 times and take out the Cresselia. Here is the Porygon Z now gonna go for a big damage Tri Attack. Will take out the best Pokemon on this Buffalo Sableye team. Celesteela is in. He's going to go for a Heavy Sand, but it was burned by the Tri Attack, and the Porygon Z will take out the Celesteela. Here, this Porygon Z is just destroying, ripping through the team. Tri Attack after Tri Attack, another Pokemon down. Mesperit's out. All that's left is a Morpeko and a Diggersby. One shot the Morpeko with the Tri Attack. This is going to be it. Boom! The Diggersby goes down. That was a clean sweep from that Porygon Z. The winner is Radioactive Dolphins. The next battle will be between the Chico Chestnuts, our TEC representative, versus the Fat Stack Snorlax. Chico Chestnuts will be on the player side with the Rotom Heat. Is going to resist a U-turn from the Mega Lopunny, and the Fat Stack Snorlax on the opponent's side. Zydog is now in. It's going to get burned. They did not want that. That's going to cripple the Zydog for the rest of the game. Glare, very surprising, from the Zydog onto the Mamoswine. It's going to be able to paralyze this ground type. The Icicle Crash will miss on the switching in Vikavolt. The Mamoswine is going to get out of there, predicting that Energy Ball. The Rotom Heat will be able to resist that again. This Rotom Heat is making its mark known on this battle. The Overheat will take a lot of damage off of Zydog. It's going to reset its special attack by switching out into Mamoswine. The 1,000 arrows will do very little damage onto this big, beefy Mamoswine. It's going to Icicle Crash, destroy the Gliscor. That was a bad switch. Here is the Rillaboom from the Fat Stack Snorlax. It's going to be resisted again by this Rotom Heat, standing as a huge wall in front. The little toaster is a huge wall in front of this team. Zydog is back in. It's probably just going to die here from this next Overheat. No, it's going to switch out. Did not want to trade. The Outrage will be resisted. Predict from the Ferrothorn now, just destroying this team. I feel really bad for this team. I like the Fat Stack Snorlax. They're going to get destroyed. He's stuck in there, just ramming his head into a spiky wall. That is Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn gets the Stealth Rocks down. Zydog's going to get out. But what was the reason? Just let it die. The Ferrothorn's going to do a little bit of damage onto this Volcanion. Another Mon that we really like here in the UCL. It's going to fade. That's not going to be very good for this Volcanion. That substitute just lost some loss of damage. He should have just attacked in the first place. The Volcanion's gonna get out of there. He had a chance to kill the Rotom Heat, but he decided to switch back into Zydog. Lost another Mon. Vikavolt's in now. Going to get burned by the Will-O-Wisp, but goes for a speed up. He's got 2 times speed. The Overheat does not kill this Rotom Heat, but the damage is ticking on this Vikavolt. He only got 1 chance. Does not outspeed the Dragapult. That is now 5 versus 3. The only Pokemon to fall was the completely and utterly destructive Rotom Heat. That Scyther just takes out the Volcanion. That Volcanion had a very good opportunity to do damage earlier in the game, but it chose not to. Rillaboom in now. It's going to be outsped by this Scyther. Scyther is going to kill that Rillaboom, and all that's left is the Mega Lopunny. He gets 1 fake out off. It's going to go for a close combat, which is ×4 resisted by the Scyther, and the Scyther just roots up. This game's over. The dual wing beat with one shot does not even need the second hit onto the Mega Lopunny. The winner, resoundingly, is the Chico Chestnuts. The next battle will be between the South Orange Scizor and the Why Not Why Nots. South Orange Scizor will be on the player side. We love them. Versus the Why Not Why Nots will be on the opponent side. We're going to hate them for this game. The Wormadam and the Fortress will be trading some hazards. Here comes the Latios. Is going to come in and take a little bit of chip damage, but it's going to force out the switch from the Crocodile. It's going to get a defog off on that turn, but stays in and gets one shot by this Moxie Crocodile. And now the Hoopa Unbound comes in, gets one shot itself. Now it's a ×2 attack. Crocodile is going to be destroying this team. Licky Licky is brought down to 24%. A second knockoff. This is a choice. Very powerful Crocodile. The second knockoff will take out the Licky Licky. Wormadam comes in and goes for a protect, but it's useless. Oh no, please! South Orange Scizor is getting destroyed. It's over for this Wormadam and the Slowbro Galar. There's only one Pokemon left. The Mega Aggron is the only thing standing in the way. It's going to be able to survive the knockoff at 51% because it's going to scare out the Crocodile. Crocodile won't be able to do it all by itself. He's trying to save some differential for playoffs. He's going to switch out Crocodile. Now he's going to start just switching in and out, trying to break down this Aggron, this Mega Aggron, without losing a Pokemon. Remember that differential does matter on the playoff scene. He needs to keep up his differential, the Why Not Why Nots, in order to maintain good playoff seeding. The Mega Sceptile is able to secure this game 6-0. The winner is Why Not Why Nots. The next battle will be between Losable and the Soliana Altaria. Losable will be on the player side, while Soliana Altaria will be on the opponent side. Greninja Torrent versus the Corviknight. Corviknight will go for a U-turn while taking big damage from that Hydro Pump. That Zapdos Galar Scarfed is going to be able to outspeed that Greninja and take it out. It's now 5 versus 6. Umbreon's going to scout out what this Conkeldurr is going to do. And the Conkeldurr is going to go for a Drain Punch, but then knock off with after the Guts Flame Orb will take out that Golurk. Here is the Zapdos Galar again, going for a Brave Bird. Will outspeed the Glastrier on the second turn. Should be able to kill. Decides not to go for another attack. The Glastrier gets a chance to go for a substitute in front of the Corviknight. Corviknight's going to go for a Brave Bird, but the Brave Bird does not break the sub. This Glastrier is going to go for a Swords Dance. Now it's going to be able to surely take out this Corviknight with the Icicle Crash. It does. It is now 5 versus 4. That was a big mistake from this Soliana Altaria side. Mega Houndoom's going to come in and clean up that Glastrier. Now is the Conkeldurr will crit with a Mach Punch after the Guts will destroy the Mega Houndoom. Here is the Zapdos Galar is going to go for another Brave Bird. Will outspeed this Archeops. Just stay in. Attack. He doesn't. He's going to get out of there. Umbreon's going to be able to tank this Archeops' Brave Bird. U-turn from the Archeops onto the Umbreon will be able to wish now, and I think is the Thunderous Incarnate is going to come in, get knocked off. Big damage. That will not be what they want. Knocked off the item from this Thunderous. Thunderous is going to be killed by the Ice Punch after getting one Thunderbolt off. That's not what this Incarnate wanted to do. Zapdos Galar is going to come back in, going to finally take out a Pokemon with its Brave Bird instead of continuously switching back out. It's going to switch out again onto the oh my goodness, onto the Umbreon. Spectre goes for a Hyper Beam and will be able to crit and take down this Spectre, take down the Umbreon to 13%. The Wishes will come back up. Hyper Beam's going to be used again, but the Spectre needs to recharge. It's going to have to keep Wish passing. Wish protecting is going to go for a curse now. The Spectre needed to recharge is going to go out for this Conkeldurr. Here is the curse. Umbreon trying to hold this game together. He's going to keep going for wishes, going to catch his wishes up to 100%. The cursed Umbreon is now going to get out of there. Oh my goodness, another bad switch from one of these teams. Going to switch into the Zapdos Galar. Zapdos is going to go down to 13%. Umbreon comes back in and takes more than 0.5% damage on this Mouth Punch. All that Conkeldurr needs to do is survive. He's going to survive the burn at 2%. And now the Conkeldurr is going to be able to take out one of the Pokemon. The Zapdos Galar is going to be switched in sacrifice for this Conkeldurr. And now all that's left is Umbreon. Umbreon goes for a Protect while the Alakazam goes for a nasty plot and will destroy the Umbreon with a Focus Blast. The winner is losable after numerous mistakes. The next battle will be between West Korean Wurmples and the Season 12 winner, Bethlehem Braviaries. West Korean Wurmples will be on the player side. We'll try to be going for upset against this Bethlehem Braviaries. They're going to do two switches. Gligar, another switch against the Mega Altaria. Mega Altaria is going to go for a substitute. The U-turn will be resisted. Here is the Gengar again. It's going to go for a Sludge Wave. Will take out the substitute, but it will be killed by the Earthquake from the Mega Altaria. Earthquake's going to be disabled. The Altaria is going to switch out. Rotom Frost will miss a Thunder Wave onto the Registeel. The Surfetch will come in. Registeel will get some Stealth Rocks in return against that West Korean Wurmple side. Scrappy will stop the Intimidate from the Landorus-Therian. He's going to knock off the item from the Landorus-Therian. Landorus is going to go for an Earthquake, but it will be negated by the Gligar that just switched in. U-turn onto the West Korean Wurmple side. The Gligar is going to get a Defog. Slowbro in now. Slowbro is going to get substituted and beginning to be stacked on by this Mega Altaria. However, the Ice Beam will take out the sub. It's not going to be enough for that return. That's going to be it for the Mega Altaria. Slowbro will surely be able to heal up. He's going to switch out in face of the Protean Greninja. Here's the Tapu Bulu. Tapu Bulu is going to resist this Dark Pulse from the Greninja. Greninja is going to be in a bad matchup. Here is the Slowbro. The Ice Beam is going to be able to try to kill this Tapu Bulu, but it's not going to. The Slowbro comes in and will be able to tank it. The Dark Pulses, there's a lot of offense coming up from this, is coming up from the Bethlehem Braviary side. Well, not a lot of offense coming from the West Korean Wurmple side. He finally gets a Volt Switch off and into the Tapu Bulu, who's going to resist another attack from this Greninja. He's going to decide to stay in this time, and it was a bad idea. The Tapu Bulu is going to get killed by the Ice Beam from the Protean Greninja. Scrappy Surfetched is going to get a first impression off in front of this Landorus. Another Earthquake is going to be predicted, and the Gligar will be U-turned on. Here is the Haxorus now. U-turn from the Gligar is going to switch into the physically defensive Slowbro. Slowbro is going to go for a Teleport. That was a bad move. Finally, the Bethlehem Braviary is going to kill the Gligar. That was the opening the Bethlehem Braviary needed to finally push the game state. Ice Beam is not going to do decisive damage onto that Haxorus. The Haxorus is going to finally kill off the Slowbro. Now all that's left is the Surfetch. Surfetch gets a kill onto the Haxorus. All that's left is the Surfetch and the Rotom Frost. Surfetch is looking weak, but the close combat will take out that Greninja. The Surfetch will die in return. All that's left is the small, defenseless Rotom Frost. Going to go for a freeze from that Blizzard, but that's going to be it. The Braviary did not even need to come in. The pride of Bethlehem, that's going to be it. The Registeel, who's been doing very good this season, is going to win the game for the Bethlehem Braviaries. This is it. The moment we've all been waiting for. It is now. The greatest, the best of all time. The future winner of the UCL and the greatest Pokemon player to ever step foot in the UCL and the world. UCL Finabust, led by Alex Grimes, the king himself, versus DM Good Boy.
So, this is the place. Suicune, are you ready? Is everyone here? Come on, let's go! I taste blood! Down threat. We've already foreseen this moment. Silence! He's here. So it's time. Gah! Ouchie, owie, owie, ouchie, owie, owie, ouchie, ow, yow, wow, ouchie, owie, wowie, yow, ow, ouch, ow, wowie, owie, owie, ouchie, owie, 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 yeah, ah, wowie, owie, ouchie, owie, owie, ah! The U3L is here.
Over a 10-week period, there's been a lot of trash talk thrown between these two players. Now they finally will decide who will win. Finabust is going to be led by Suicune, the Pokemon that has chosen him at a very early age, a young boy, as its sole owner, followed by Jirachi, Clefable, Darmanitan, Vullaby, and Persian. The New York Metro Politoed has opted to bring Mega Beedrill, Lycanroc Dusk, Whimsicott, Volcarona, Magnezone, and Rotom Wash. We need to put on the final battle music for this one. Darmanitan's gonna come in versus this Rotom Wash. The Rotom Wash will be U-turned on by Darmanitan into the Clefable Hydro Pump. Will be doing a little bit of damage onto the Clefable. The Rotom Wash is now gonna Volt switch out of there. Gonna do even more damage. The Clefable's gonna get a Stealth Rocks down. Lycanroc Dusk is coming in versus the King's Pokemon, the King's chosen Pokemon. Two Swords Dances. Suicune's gonna go for a Scald, bring it down to 10%. This Lycanroc's gonna get a chance. No, it misses the Stone Edge. The Scald will take out the Lycanroc Dusk. That was very crucial for the New York Metro Politoed. Here is the Magnezone. Suicune, trusting its trainer, stays in, holds the line back. It's gonna go for a Calm Mind. Whimsicott is in now. It's definitely gonna threaten out this Suicune. Suicune's out of there into the Persian. Red dot on your head, that's Persian. He's gonna go for a switcheroo and going to choice the Whimsicott. Now the Whimsicott can only use Seed Bomb. It's going to be able to safely switch in Darmanitan for that reason. Darmanitan, surely I want my kill and I want it now, is going to be able to Flare Blitz onto the Rotom Wash. Will not be able to take a second Flare Blitz. That's going to be 6 versus 4 in favor of the King. Here is the Volcarona. Volcarona gets one shot by the Darmanitan. Darmanitan doing very good in this season. Remember, UCL Finabust, the King, has stated that he would Fire Punch the Steel type with Jirachi on turn 26, winning the game. Predicting that 10 weeks prior, the Persian's going to go down. Here is the Darmanitan. Darmanitan's going to Earthquake this Magnezone. That's going to be it. Now it's only going to be 5 versus 2 now. Vullaby is going to get U-turned on by the Whimsicott. The Fell Stinger's not going to do enough damage onto this Eviolite Vullaby. Darmanitan taking another kill for the King. All that's left is the Whimsicott. This should be it here. Wait, he's switching into Vullaby now. It's turn 20. The seed bombs are coming down. Volleyb's roosting. He is stalling for turn 26. Turn 21. It's over. It's over. It's a surrender 6-0 by technicality. The winner is UCL Finibus, the greatest, the best of all time, the future winner of the UCL. It's Alex Grimes II, the king himself. Thank you for watching. We will be skipping to the playoffs now. We are very far behind. Playoffs is actually already over. But if you think about it, I would have to keep up with 32 matches a week to keep up with the UCL. I had to skip. Stay tuned for the next video. It will be a brief UCL playoffs analysis.